The first day of school carries a very specific, quiet anxiety for a student walking up to the building completely empty-handed. Without a basic inventory, no notebooks, no fresh pencils, no secure bag to carry them in, that child starts the academic year at an immediate, measurable disadvantage before the first bell rings. Receiving a brand new backpack provides heavy psychological armor. It translates directly into pure equality and the confidence required to actually focus on learning. But those missing physical supplies are merely surface indicators. They are the visible symptoms of a much deeper, entirely invisible vulnerability back home. If you look past the student, you find a household ecosystem actively struggling to balance basic survival costs against the heavy demands of the back-to-school season. The underlying friction here is a generational gap in financial literacy. When parents haven't been equipped with the strategies to build a cash buffer, predictable seasonal expenses hit the household like sudden emergencies. Stepping in to simply buy the missing notebooks provides a vital rescue, but it drains local charitable resources while leaving the root cause completely untouched. Providing temporary relief resolves the immediate crisis for August, but without introducing an actionable financial strategy, that same household is looping right back into the exact same financial stress 12 months later. To break that loop, an intervention has to accomplish two very different things at the exact same time: erase the immediate material deficit for the child and eliminate the long-term knowledge deficit for the parents. This event flyer points to a specific intervention. On August 1st, 2026, the Katy Financial Education Center is deploying a model called Backpacks with Purpose. They are structuring the day to pair a backpack giveaway directly alongside a financial literacy academy for kids. The model addresses the urgent, immediate need for physical supplies to bring families into the educational environment at the moment they need support most. Looking closely at the collection details here, the community is asked to provide the physical relief: new backpacks, core school supplies, and cash donations. But while notebooks and pencils will inevitably be used up by May, the event distributes a secondary asset that doesn't deplete: permanent cognitive tools in the form of smart money habits. By bundling these two deliveries together, the event takes what is usually a brief transactional donation drop-off and converts it into an educational entry point. This mechanism works because of one critical requirement: the student does not enter that academy alone. The parents and families are explicitly invited to participate. For the kids, the curriculum is built on interactive lessons. It installs a foundational understanding of how money works early, long before bad financial habits have time to take root. Meanwhile, the parents engage in a parallel track. They are given access to the exact same core financial principles, but geared toward immediately managing and protecting their active household ledger. When you run both generations through these concepts simultaneously, you create a compounding effect. The family snaps together into a cohesive unit because they finally share a unified financial vocabulary at the dinner table. A child cannot effectively practice budgeting if their household lacks a financial strategy. Training the entire ecosystem as a single team is the only reliable way to ensure these lessons survive outside the classroom. Picture the resulting output. 2 hours later, a student walks out of the Katy Financial Education Center, equipped physically and mentally to face the academic year. The child carries a physical toolkit of paper and nylon, while the family carries an intellectual toolkit, an actionable plan to stabilize and direct their income. Equipping a household on both fronts pulls them out of reactionary month-to-month survival mode and establishes a firm baseline for long-term growth. The motto on this chalkboard focuses on the long-term objective. Pairing financial education with academic preparation aims to provide these students with the same foundational starting line as their more affluent peers. But engineering a multi-generational intervention of this scale requires immediate, active partnership from the community viewing this right now. Individual contributions provide direct, instant relief. Sponsoring a single backpack or donating a few dollars removes a line item from a struggling family's budget. On a larger scale, local businesses, civic groups, and organizations have an open call to amplify that impact by sponsoring entire batches of backpacks or hosting internal collection drives. The August 1st deadline is rapidly approaching. Looking at the contact instructions on this bottom banner, the organizers need you to send a message or reach out directly today to secure your sponsorship. Funding this dual investment model equips a child for the upcoming school year while providing their parents with the strategies required to manage the household ledger long after August is over.